So, I'm going to take you guys back in time. About 6 years ago, when I was 30. Why are you laughing? I have no idea why that was funny. So 6 years ago, when I was 30, I was in my boardroom in Singapore. Actually, it was my bedroom in Singapore because I didn't have a boardroom. And I had just sold a gold trading company, and unfortunately, the buyers didn't make full payment because gold died. And I was working in the gold business. I sold the gold business, and then gold died. And so I was like, wow, man, this has been a trouble for me now. I'm going to look at my next big opportunity. And I was looking around different industries, and I tell you what, I have no idea about the fitness industry. And I also didn't think about going into the fitness industry until I started looking around in the various countries, various markets in Asia. And I thought, there's an opportunity here. So I went from my bedroom to the food court, because I couldn't afford the fancy restaurant at the time. And I thought, well, I don't have money to make a fitness proposition. I'm not like all you guys from the genomics industry, right, Jeffrey? I don't have the cash to do it, but I'm going to figure out a way to get things going. And I'm going to start looking at the fitness industry. Why? Because we got some problems in Asia generally, but I'll speak about the Philippines, and that's obesity. So I was looking at the problem we're trying to solve, and you guys in the nutrition industry know this very, very well, right? Wherever you are in the world, we have a problem with obesity. And therein, we have a problem with hypertension, diabetes, all of the diseases that stem from that. How are you enjoying your fruit, ladies? Not too much cake, it's okay. But I mean, no, you eat your cake. Go ahead, eat your cake, man, it's okay, I don't mind. But we got a problem, man. We got a lot of people who are obese, and then we got a challenge because, the choices that they have to make, when you look at generally what happens in the fitness industry, is I got to travel into the CBD, or the Central Business District, or Manila, or area outside of where I live, and then I gotta get in my Jimny, I gotta get my taxi, I gotta get my car, my pack, whatever, and then I gotta go work out, and then I gotta go back home, and I'm Jewish, so we go, oy vey, that's so hard, and it really is hard, because a lot of what it is about in the fitness industry, it's about convenience, right? So if I told you to get in a car, get in a taxi, go 100 kilometers to get to the gym, would you go?
Not really.
Well, that's good. I owe you $1 for saying that. So the challenge that we were having was we have an obesity issue, and looking at the market, which I was doing, I just thought, again, now, by the way, guys, I didn't have very much money. I had ambition, or I still do, but I didn't know how to tackle this. But then I started looking at the consumer. I thought, okay, so she's the consumer, right? It was funny because a little bit later on, I had a focus group. She's actually one of the ladies, a typical lady, not the exact lady, but a lady from the focus group. And in the focus group, from a marketing perspective, where's my marketer? My marketer down there, he knows. I bought his book. What happens in a focus group is they say, what is it about, this that you would like or not like, et cetera, right? And so she was typical, and she said, I don't want to join the gym because I'm too fat. And it was at the time we were in Hong Kong, and I was like, to the guy who was running the focus group, I said, I'm sorry, but maybe that translation didn't happen. Can you retranslate for me? And he said, no. He's saying that she doesn't have the right clothes, and she's too fat. And I said, well, and that's why she's not going to the gym. Yes. And I thought, there's an inherent problem here. Or is there an opportunity, right? Is there an opportunity? So I started looking around at the opportunities, and I went online, and I started looking at gym ads. Now, I kid you not, these are actual gym ads. That is it true, right? Tell me it's true.
It's.
I can run the highest mountain. I can, I don't know. We're not all Ed. Where's Ed? He's not here. We're not all running marathons, right, Richard? Some of us have gout. I got a little bit of gout. I take some medication for it, but I'm okay. So the thing is, when you look at what's out there, it's limiting, and that could be scary. going back to my lady here, do you think she's going to respond to that? Is she looking for six-pack abs? I don't think so. I think not. Right? She just wants to live well and be flexible and have a nice life. And so, I went to join a gym. And man, that's a challenge. Joining a gym is a challenge. So first of all, they're selling hard. I've never seen so many will give away your membership, your entry fee, throughout all of Asia so fast. I'd walk in, oh, we're having a promotion today, sir. Sign up today, ma'am, sir. And we're going to give you a free joining fee. We're going to waive the joining fee. I don't even know what a joining fee is. By the way, in the fitness industry, it's not real. It's bull. So it's just something that they can waive. So they look for ideas to create a promotion to close you on or as close to the day as possible. You guys digging where I'm coming from, right? Have you ever had that experience? For those of you who try to join a gym?
Yeah.
What is a joining fee? What's a joining fee?
It's when you are to enroll or
But why?
why?
I own the largest chain in all of Asia. Why do I have it?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I have no idea. It's all crap. It's all bull. I'm going to take the bull out for you. And then, that is an actual gym. The intimidation factor is scary. Go back to our target audience and look at who's in the gym, and you see that lady who is afraid of what she wears, or she's concerned that she's too fat. Imagine looking at that man, right? And then there's nothing to differentiate. All the gyms were scattered in the city area. You dig it? And they were quite expensive as well. These are the challenges that were prevailing in the fitness industry. So then I started looking at the opportunity. And I thought, now, how does this work? Like, I don't have any money now. But there's an opportunity, right, Geraldine? An opportunity here. We got to start traveling around and start looking more deeply. And I started looking at the growth. Guys, the fitness industry is going gangbusters right now. It's going crazy, and it will continue to rise up. It's just started. So getting in early on something that has a huge trajectory is an amazing thing. Do I have any, you eating cake while I'm talking to you, my love? This is some of my team members. I'm just so fortunate to have them here. Do you have any gift stuff, like stuff to give away? Like, I'm going to do a little competition right now. Let me ask you guys, Richard before said that, there are a lot of gym goers, right, Richard? Whole lot of gym goers. I'm going to give whatever's in that bag to whoever can tell me what is the penetration rate of gym goers in the Philippines. Don't Google it. Come on, call it out. You be quiet, Geraldine. What did you say? Oh, come on, a gym bag. Okay, I'll give you a whatever's in that bag.
4.
4%. 4?
10%.
10%? Higher or lower? 8? Higher or lower? Lower. Well, you just said before, Richard, what are you talking about? You said there are a lot of gym goers. Okay, give me a percentage. You ready? Who said 2? Who said 2? Give this man a bag, baby. Woo! Check it out, man. 2.6%. Do you want to say a few words? Later. 2.6% of Filipinos have a gym membership. Now, we're just having a lovely interview with your partner, and we were talking about not everybody can afford a gym membership. So it's not necessary that you go to a gym in order to get well, right? We're going to talk about nutrition in a minute because that's a panacea, man. I don't have an answer. I need your help. But if we can get people to move, that's an opportunity. So here is where I said, okay, there's something to this. But what's my major problem right now, right? So I found an opportunity. What's my major problem? What's my major problem? I found the opportunity, but what's my issue? I got no money, man. I got no folding stuff. What am I going to do with this? I can look at that and then go to sleep. Oh, there's an opportunity. Everybody has an opportunity, right? It's all around us. So then I thought, all right, I'm going to look into this. And I thought of the opportunity around the business model. Because as an example, there are no franchise gyms in the Philippines. There were no franchise gyms in Singapore. Now, what an opportunity, right? You better say yes, you work for me. And so what we did was we started looking at who's growing and how are these guys growing. By the way, McDonald's is a real estate company. You guys know that, right? Yeah, so they own real estate. That's what they do. Subway, 7-Eleven. We beat 7-Eleven on the franchise rankings. In fact, all of these guys recently. But you know what's cool about these guys is that they have light assets and high EBITDA, high earnings, right? Light assets meaning they're not investing in real estate very much, but they make high revenue, high profit. So looking at those guys, we went, there's something in this. And then I was introduced to Anytime Fitness by Google. I started doing some search online, and what was amazing is, you guys will appreciate this, there were no 24-hour gym businesses in Asia. I mean, there was some in hotels, but there was nothing on the internet. I was searching as I did, there was nothing there. And so I thought, now here's an opportunity, right? Here's an opportunity. And I started looking into it further. Unfortunately, I came across a company called Anytime Fitness, which was just getting started internationally in the US. And I called them up, and I said, hi, my name is Maurice. I've been in Asia for a long time. I'm a connected guy. I got Guanzi. It's my only Chinese. I got some Guanzi. And what I want to do is I want to bring Anytime Fitness to Asia. And they said, thank you very much. Why don't you fill out the form online? And I go, no, I'm serious, man. You know, Jeffrey, if someone told you that, what would you do? Like, oh, okay, I'll fill out the form online. I said, I'm serious. I'm really interested in joining and helping you bring Anytime Fitness to Asia. They said, yes, we have a lot of people who are interested. You're just a number for us. Fill out the form, and we'll look at your form, and you got to give a application fee as well. God bless. And so I said, while I was on the phone with John Kirsch, who's the international guy, I said, I'll tell you what, while you're talking to me right now, I'm booking my flight to come see you. And he said, don't do that, that's very rude. I said, too late. So I hung up the phone, and I sent him an email, and I said, I'm on my way to Minneapolis. Please pick me up. And it's cold in Minneapolis, man, isn't it? 3 a.m. Crazy cold, right? I'm going there on Sunday. And so I went to Minneapolis, and I said, hey, man, here I am. Now, John Kirsch, he did pick me up at the airport, and he took me to meet the founders. And they said, this guy might be crazy enough to do this. Let's give him the opportunity. So they gave me an opportunity to open up in any market in Asia. And they said, pick the market. And I said, no. I don't want to do Asia. I don't want to do Singapore or Hong Kong. I want to do Asia. They said, what are you even talking about, you crazy maniac? Where are you coming from? I said, I want to be the master franchise for all of Southeast Asia, except for Japan, which is already open. And they said, well, this is unheard of. I mean, we don't do that. No, you know, you got a master franchise for Australia, or for Spain, or for Japan. No one takes Asia. And I said, well, then I'm not doing it. And they said, okay, well, then leave. And I said, no, okay, let's do this another way. What if we're able to grow the market, and if I fail, you take it back? And then you give me first rights of refusal on every subsequent country in Asia. And pick the hardest country. And I didn't know that they knew about Asia, but they picked Singapore, which is high rents like Hong Kong and very, very competitive, even more competitive than Hong Kong.